Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Send News.
Send News.
Your favorite podcast with Tim and Aaron. That's us. We're funny. We give you the news.
All the news that's really worth it.
The stuff you want to know about.
Yeah.
You know, the rest of it, meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Like, what's going on in the Senate? They can't pick a leader. Whatever. Ugh.
Who cares? Boring.
Yeah.
Boring alert.
Yeah.
Hey, I have some breaking news. I have received what I believe is a nude. Correct. It was not sent to the Send News Instagram. It was sent to mine personally. Now, I didn't open it because it came from someone and it came up with a warning like blocked content in case you don't want it. But I thought it might be fun to open it right here on air.
Yeah.
Come on, wouldn't it be fun to see?
Well, if they're sending it to you, chances are it's
a dude.
Yeah.
It's definitely a dude. But I don't know where my phone went. Did you hide it the minute I said that?
No,
You did.
I would have done this in pre-production if I had known.
Yeah, no, I was going to bring it up, and then I said, let it be a surprise for him as well as the audience.
All right, let me get something to drink.
Sure. Pop a cold one.
Actually, it's not cold.
Oh, you prefer it not cold?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a ginger beer.
Oh. They're supposed to be not cold?
No, I mean they're supposed to be cold. I don't like cold stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Doesn't like cold stuff.
Yeah.
Now, how do I get back to where? How do I
Scroll to
find
the
it?
top.
Yeah.
Requests.
Where's that?
In the
Oh,
blue.
2. Oh.
Is that one of them?
Is this? I think this is the one. I saw a video, yo. I asked for this. Happy Christmas. Let's see. Do we want to see? Do we want to see?
I'd rather not, but you can go ahead.
Oh my gosh. It's clever. This guy, not a creeper.
What?
Actually, a clever guy with the good in here. The perfect nudes eyeshadow palette.
Oh.
You know what? That's here this whole time. This guy was getting. I liked his messages. I liked his messages. I got nudes. That was anticlimactic. I thought we were going to be able to critique a man's junk.
Yeah. Well, that's what when I worked for Victoria's Secret, all the beige color bras, they were all called nude was the color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's nude lipsticks. There's nudes and nude. Yeah, nudes.
Nudes. That's good nudes.
Hey, thank you, follower. I'm gonna accept, and we could become friends. And it's good to know we have a fan.
And then you can send us all the news.
You can send us news now, or more nudes. Just know that we will open them on the podcast. So that's like 4 people who will know about it. Yeah. you included, our one fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there should be a new rule that if you don't like and subscribe to our YouTube, we don't open your nudes.
That's probably a good idea. Because we don't have anyone liking or subscribing, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like and subscribe, or else we won't look at your nudes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and really that's why people send nudes. They just want to be seen sexually.
Yeah.
And that's what streakers, same thing. They just want to be seen. Well, I guess maybe not with streakers. It could be. I don't know the psychology of streaking. I don't know why I got into that. I played a streaker in a small film that never got produced.
That's awesome. I bet you were really good at it.
It was probably amazing.
Yeah. Streaking is a weird thing. I was listening to a true crime podcast recently, and one of the witnesses, the guy who found the body, it turned out he had a past record of multiple streaking offenses.
Yeah.
Which it's funny. I mean, it's really funny. It's a bizarre thing. Like, this guy would literally just run around naked He didn't try to approach anyone. Nothing. Just needed to be naked.
So it was more so he just got caught in the act.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like, yo, there's a guy naked running around. You can't do that.
Well, it's so interesting. Like, people who are nudists who
Yes.
go to we look at like, oh, they do that. But people who are nude where they're not supposed to be, we're like, ew. Like, why?
I guess because, there's like there's a rule amongst other people that you don't show them your naughty bits unless they've signed up for your naughty bits.
Where do you go to sign up for? Is this something we do online? Where can I want to get on that list?
Naughty bit list.
Yeah. I've been to the Free the Nipple parade.
Of course you have.
It wasn't like my. It was.
Did you have your nipples out?
No.
Well, then what kind of a fucking protester are you?
So my good friend, Brian Kelly. I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't know where he is. How
Doesn't
he's
sound
doing.
like a
I
good
hope
friend.
he's doing well. He was very excited to go to this Free the Nipple parade.
Okay.
And so we went, and like he took his shirt off, and at one point like joined in with the parade.
Yeah.
And it was so weird because it was like people in the parade and then photographers, and that was it. There was people like
nobody was applauding the people in the parade.
No, there
It was
was no
just
crowd,
yeah.
no audience. It was just people who are like, we have the right to be naked, and then people who are like, I have the right to take pictures of you naked.
Yeah. I feel like that'll always be the way, right?
Yeah. Maybe they worked for the news.
The people taking pictures?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm sure some of them did.
Nudes. It's news.
That's breaking nudes news. Breaking nudes news. Breaking nudes news. Samantha just set her tits to Brian on the football team. They're in second grade.
Brian has shared them with all of his friends,
Yeah.
but will deny sharing them.
Oh, God. It's so disgusting what people are growing up with. And I will not go into my rant on technology and how it's ruining us.
Yeah, no, I watched Euphoria.
It's ruining an entire generation.
Mhm.
It's ruining Well,
Yeah.
one of the articles we are following today got me started on some of my anti all this bullshit.
Yeah. Also, there was never any problems with the old generations, so it's got to be technology.
Listen, I'm just saying we're not helping. Here's the thing. The responsible people, the people who should know better, are not withholding things from vulnerable minds.
Yes.
That's the problem. We're giving them too much too soon. Things that their brains have not matured enough to handle.
Well, they say that, children of this generation are developing more psychologically than previous generations.
Yeah, I just don't believe that.
So let's get into the news.
Let's do the news.
Oh, pardon me.
God bless you. So, first article we're going to hit today. We're in Arizona, people.
Arizona
Arizona police ticket driver for carpooling with inflatable Grinch. Oh, boy.
So, driver was in the HOV lane, as we know it here.
Yes.
I don't know.
What does it stand for?
Hazards on vehicle? I don't know.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is. Okay.
Pretty carpool lane. If you're going to be driving in it, you need more than one person. You can't be a single driver.
Yeah, you can't be a single driver. That's the idea. So he said, hey, you know what? Grinch will be my passenger, and that way I can drive in that lane.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I like that the writer of this article got really fun with it. It says, the Arizona Department of Public Safety says a state trooper last week noticed a car in a high occupancy vehicle lane. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
A high occupancy vehicle lane on Interstate 10 in Phoenix with a suspicious-looking green passenger. Oh, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a cool idea.
Well, I like this article because there's a song that I know by this band called The Honorary Title.
Yeah.
Where he's telling the story about the guy. He's like a bridge and tunnel guy. He's like commuting all the time.
Yeah.
And then like he gets into an accident commuting, and there's like a line that's like where he talks about having inflatable passengers and they pop in the accident. It's a weird, stupid line that just visually it stuck out to me.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's fun. He did still get in trouble though.
Yes,
it's not like they were like, oh, what a cute little situation you did there. You made us laugh, so you can go, sir. They're like, no, you're still in trouble.
Yeah. Which
but they snapped a picture to put on their Instagram.
Yeah.
But they blurred the dude's face out.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he also has a stuffed octopus on the.
Yeah, it's unique choices. This fellow has driving. What is he wearing?
Flannel of some sort.
That if he wasn't in Arizona, I'd say that's Carl.
Oh yeah, he's a very Carl-esque shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is, I say, good news.
Good news. I say, if you're in Arizona, I mean, is it if you're in Arizona, are you really even a person anyway?
Oh, that's quite the take.
Like what?
You're insulting all of Arizona?
Yeah, because you know what? I mean, the price of turquoise these days. What? Do I need leather goods? I don't. If you're in Arizona,
I love turquoise.
Who's to say what's a real person in Arizona? Because a lot of them that I have met,
Arizonians,
bags of hot air wrapped in skin with sun-tinted brown.
Okay.
So what's to say that this Grinch isn't just a normal Arizonian?
True. When I was in Arizona, I was surprised by how aggressive the men from over the border were.
Over the border from New Mexico?
There was like a lot of just real, just overly sexual, it was uncomfortable.
All right.
Got a lot of calls on the streets.
Well, we all know what our great President Trump thinks of them.
He's not president anymore. They stole the election from him. Get it right. Now we got Sleepy Joe in there.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. So good news. We can't carpool.
We can't carpool with the Grinch. Next time, try Frosty, maybe, a more lovable character.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to carpool with it.
Carpool with the baby Jesus. Stick him in a car seat. Who's going to question you then?
Yeah.
I got the son of God. Me? It's just the son of the God in the back.
It's the baby from a manger.
No big deal.
Where
am I come from? Bethlehem, okay? I got something.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Also, I ride with Jesus, so I can HOV anytime.
Me too. Jesus is my homie. Jesus is just all right with me. Jesus is just all right. I listen to Christian music sometimes. That's it.
South Korean citizens can now import life-size sex dolls.
Yay!
Thank God,
Yes, they have been banning sex dolls in South Korea. There's it's not that it's against the law. There's not something like it's against the law or something weird like that. It's that there's like a loophole in the law or a phrase in the law that they can hold on to anything that, I need to find. Oh, yeah, that can harm the country's beautiful traditions and public morale.
So they're saying pretty much like marriage is a tradition that we hold dear here.
I didn't see the video the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize there was a video attached to this, and it's horrifying.
Horrifying? Look at this. Bendable fingers. You can position the hand however you want. You can take pictures and see if they appreciate the pictures.
He's chosen to live with his dolls over his family.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, really, like, it seems like the perfect Asian wife.
Everything about this article was bizarre to me because there's this part of me that's like, what the fuck? You can't stop them from importing. Like the government doesn't, the law, they don't have a right to say no to something like this. You know what I mean? Like, why are they jumping in? Everyone has a right to do what they want, fuck who they want, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this other part of me that was like, this is going to be the end of us. Mm-hmm. Like, please hold these sex dolls back for as long as you can. Because if dudes just start, I mean, it's bad enough. Men just are like watching all this porn. Guys would just rather sit home and watch porn than take a girl out on a fucking date. You know what I mean? Like, come on, men. Are you kidding me? And now they're going to fuck dolls? I don't know. Maybe do hold on to them. Maybe do say no, but not in our country. I don't know.
You know what? You brought up an interesting thing that I don't think this is the end of us.
Sex dolls?
Yeah. Because one, like a sex doll is not as good as like a real woman.
Human connection, yes, obviously.
Yeah. So then you would say maybe what happens when they get better?
The sex dolls?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What happens when a sex doll gets to be more advanced technologically than a woman?
It's no good.
Yes, but there is proof that will not replace a woman.
Okay.
Women's sex toys. They have already advanced far beyond any penis.
So different. This man is dressing these dolls. He was feeding his doll. He was giving her like a glass of wine. That's all different. That you can't. It's so different. These are two different things. This is actual fucking insanity.
Yeah, red wine's gonna stain the silicone.
Yeah, idiot.
Dumbass.
No, I don't know. It made me feel all sorts of things, but it did make me feel at the end good because it said that there's still where is it? Former company has already taken back more than 20 sex dolls from customs officials.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the problem too. The sex dolls became unusable after a certain amount of time, which is a problem, but they can take them back and I guess make them better again. Oh, custom officials said they still likely hold more than 1,000 sex dolls that had been sent to South Korea since 2018. So there's just like some warehouse somewhere with 1,000 sex dolls just hanging out. There's a bunch of there's just like one guy who's like, my pretties, I keep you.
Well, like, do you think maybe that's just the one guy who's just like building the sex slave army?
Maybe that's the guy who's holding on to the 1,000 to run tests, make them more advanced. Really kill us all.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think you could go through the carpool lane with a sex doll?
Ooh. If you can marry it. I mean, technically, then. I don't think you get caught.
I think you'd have more of a chance not getting caught than with a Grinch.
Can you
doll.
imagine you pull over a guy?
Could you imagine? Go ahead.
You buckle it, right? You buckle.
Yeah, you
your
buckle
sex
it
doll
in. Of course you do. What kind of a question is that? Yeah, these Asians be nuts, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We
Well,
know a
it's
guy in
not-
comedy who's talked about sex dolls and saying how much he thinks they'd really be something great.
Yeah, I mean, those who need them for artistic purposes. That just it is hard not to read it as those who need them for autistic purposes. Well, that's an interesting thing. Like, so there's so many people who can't find a mate.
Correct.
Do you think that maybe like at like 45, you just like you get a sex doll?
Give up, buddy. Here's some
Yeah.
silicone.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Do you see that movie with that actor guy, the handsome guy, Ryan Gosling, and he marries a doll?
yes.
You saw it?
Lars and the Real Girl, is that the one?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I saw it.
And doesn't he end up with a real woman at the end?
Yes.
Yeah. What percentage of these men do you think are moving from sex dolls back to real women?
I'm thinking 0.
Yeah. I bet they're not Ryan Gosling. either.
They're also not Ryan Gosling. If I met Ryan Gosling and he was like, I'm in love with the doll, I'd be like, I can fix you. I would. If I met one of these dudes and he's like, I'm in love with the doll, I'd be like, you're a fucking creepazoid. Get away from me. Gross. Don't touch me. You smell like pee-pee. Okay.
All right. South Korea. I mean, that's
Is this
another-
bad news? Good news?
I think,
That's how I feel about it.
I think you let them spend their money on whatever they want to spend their money on.
I guess so.
Hey.
It also said that they can get ones that are made in South Korea, but the quality is far less.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Where are the
Everyone-
most superior ones being created, I wonder?
Japan.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows. If you're going for
Someone's done his research.
high quality sex dolls come out of Japan.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, really, if you're buying anything, you should be buying it from Japan.
I say American made.
I don't want to pay those labor costs.
What labor costs? You mean to make your product in America?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're buying something American made.
Listen, there's a lot of intricate parts to a sex doll, and their tiny little fingers are probably perfect at fabricating
Sex doll
Mhm.
parts. How lifelike do you think their vaginas are?
That's a good question, because there have been a lot of advances in,
Fake vaginas?
yeah.
Why do you know this?
Because I'm a man.
Do a lot of men use fake vaginas?
No. Oh, I will say, if they do, usually they use it once and go, the fuck did I just spend money on?
Yeah. Kind of like a cock ring.
Yeah.
A cock ring with a little vibrator on it. It's always a waste of money. Just give it up.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Let's see.
I found one. I found a fake vagina thing. What are they called? Fleshlights?
Fleshlight?
I found one.
You mean you found one?
I moved out of the house with one of my exes, and we were like, we were still very intertwined, and I found one in the apartment that we had shared. It was upsetting. It was really upsetting. I was like, what the fuck is this? I threw it. It's like let it land wherever it did. Just
Is
tried-
the lid on it?
the lid? They have lids? This didn't have a lid.
Then you did not find a fleshlight.
I found something that was
You found a pocket pussy.
whatever it was disturbing. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
All right.
Let's move on. Why did we go there?
I
know.
I was halfway through.
I know.
So calves flee live nativity scene, hoof it to state park.
Yeah.
A lot of puns in this one.
I love them.
Holy cow. The two animals apparently didn't appreciate being part of the Christmas event.
Fuck that. They're Jews. Obviously, they're Jewish cows.
They're not Jews, they're moose.
Oh.
And technically, Jesus was a Jew.
True. I think they just didn't really want to be part of a display.
Yeah, I thought this is grotesque. I'd much rather be slaughtered.
Well, or just like, free to roam the valleys or something. This was in North Carolina.
They brought in cows to be part of a nativity scene for Christmas. They set up the
little nativity scene. Adorable. You got your baby Jesus. You got your Joseph. You got your Mary. You got your three wise men. There's usually some angels in there.
Yeah. I saw recently
Yes.
a thing on something where it was like there probably was more than just three wise men. Like there was probably like a lot of wise men, but they like narrowed it down. Three sounds better.
Rules
like,
threes.
Yeah, it's like it's good storytelling.
Yeah, totally. What did they bring? Frankincense,
Gold and myrrh.
Myrrh. All right. So, when you're a police officer in a small island community, you may get some unusual calls, the local department noted in a Facebook post. Something I've learned on Send News is that all police, law enforcement, and counties and all that kind of stuff, they all stay up to date on their social media.
Yep.
Which is something I never thought of before, and stupid.
It's also a fun place to, if you're using social media, a fun place to interact is either police department pages or community forums.
I don't want anything to do with any of that.
Just the winners, the best of the best there.
No, thank you.
So they bring in these cows to be a part. Like, they got all the goats, the whole nine. But these two cows are sitting there, and they're like, "Hey, Gary, you think we can make a run for it?" And they do. They take off. They flee. I love how it says they flee to state park as if they knew, like, if we could just cross the border into the state park. I really wish, like, I want to make a movie
About these cows?
About these cows where they're plotting their, like, was it Shawshank Redemption style film?
You think he was like, hey, man, let's just move over there.
So they had to bring in a canine with specialized herding skills.
Yeah, he herded those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All two of them.
I learned this. I didn't know this. Cows can swim.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that either.
Yeah, they ended up
Education.
in Cape Fear River.
Poor guys.
I wonder if like the people like chasing them like had them cornered with their backs against the river and like we got them now, and then they just start swimming. He's like, they could do that.
What the fuck?
So of course, though, animals are involved in this. So PETA and other groups.
My people used to be my people. I used to be one of them.
As it states in the article, one group with a particular beef about the incident was PETA.
They're pissed off, man. They're like, don't do this to these animals.
PETA doesn't have beef.
They don't have beef. Christian teachings are all about kindness, yet animals used in live nativity scenes aren't treated with compassion. I don't know. It sounds like they kind of had it pretty good.
Yeah.
They were kind of like the stars of the show.
Kidding me? They got to meet Jesus. Do you think they go back to the pastor and they're like, no big deal, just spent the day with, you might have heard of him, Jesus Christ.
Hello, Son of God.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, they're like, what'd you guys do all day? Just sit around and moo?
What'd you guys eat, grass? I ate hay that little baby Jesus peed on.
Yeah. So, just saying. Yeah, I mean, the PETA people made their argument, but the pastor's wife, Dana Vess, told the newspaper that the cows, along with donkeys and sheep, are provided by local farmers who bring them to the church on 2 weekends for the nativity scene. They go home to their farms between performances, she noted. They're kept in roomy pens, not chained, and were fed their usual food, according to Vess.
Yeah. Sounds like a nice little vacation.
I mean, it sounds like probably they're the stars. Like when they get back home, they're the top cow.
Yeah.
They're probably like all the other cows are like, oh my God, tell us all about it, you know? Yeah.
All the goats want to climb on their backs because they're sitting high.
Yep.
Goats do that. Goats like to stand on the back. They like to be on the highest thing possible.
Oh, really?
So they often in farms, they'll be seen on the backs of cows.
Really? That's cool. I like goats. Don't they headbutt people too?
Yeah, it's cute.
That's adorable.
And if you scare them, they fall over.
I'm out of here. This does not sound like something anybody needs to get fired up over. Personally, I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I think I mean, these people could go to PETA and be like, listen, would you rather we just kill them now?
We should kill them then, is what you're saying, PETA people?
No.
What if you just had dead cows in the nativity scene?
Ooh.
That
Kill
would be
them first,
horrifying. Like
So that way
right before the show.
They don't have to suffer through a religious ceremony.
They didn't appreciate being part of that event. They hightailed it out of there, those cows. Have you ever seen a cow move particularly fast too? I don't know. I would assume they can, but in my mind, these things are like just slowly plodding away. Like, boom, boom,
They
boom,
can
boom. But I guess they can. Yeah, they could get riled up.
Yeah.
I met the cutest cow once named Dexter.
Dexter the cow.
Yeah, he was so cute.
Little
They can be really adorable, cows.
big eyes. If they didn't
the
smell
eyes.
so bad.
It's those. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to start being like, maybe I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Enjoying cheeseburgers. Okay, so that's our stories, right?
Yeah. Well, this is an advertisement, but this is piquing my intrigue. Renee Zellweger, 53, is almost unrecognizable.
It's probably an ad for some sort of beauty product.
Yeah.
They get you every time.
Talking about getting you every time, the AP wants me to get the Morning Wire.
Don't miss it. Come on, man. Don't miss out.
I don't know what to do. Oh.
There's the X.
Now that I've accepted all cookies.
Accept your cookies. Eat 'em up, little boy. Nom, 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 nom.
Sorry if you're listening with headphones.
Nom, 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 nom. Eat your cookies.
Speaking of cookies.
Eat 'em.
A judge in Wisconsin said... I'm so glad I'm not wearing headphones.
Jeez. I'm done. Go on.
Judge. People can sell candy, cakes, and cookies without license.
Yum.
And this is in Madison, Wisconsin. Something I didn't know. I didn't know you couldn't just like make stuff in your kitchen and then sell it.
No, I mean like people do bake sales, that kind of stuff. But if you're actually like selling it, you know, I think you need like a license to do that. I would imagine, or something like needs to be certified, or I don't know exactly, but you know,
Like serve safe.
yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I would imagine. It's funny too. My brother has been saying now for like a year that all he wants to do is get a little food truck, or he's like even like a food cart. This is what he wants to do. And a new chicken and waffle one just started down the street from him. And he's like, every time I see it, I'm like, well, ask the guy, say, what do you got to do this? You know, what permits are involved or whatever. You know, like I wouldn't even know. And I work at a cookie shop.
Well, I mean, health inspection. That's one.
All of it, you know, you worry about, you know, just everything. But this judge says, fuck it. You don't need a license. You could take yourself some cow poo, throw in some flour and an egg, bake it up, sell it, say it's chocolate.
I mean, technically that would be under cocoa bombs, I think.
We sell cocoa bombs at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah, so you said this all started because of bed and breakfast. They have a bed and breakfast, and they make home good foods. And, you know, like they would sell the foods to the clients of the bed and breakfast.
Like baked goods and stuff, yeah.
And they were shut down for not having a safe kitchen, a safe working kitchen.
Okay.
But they do. It's just
that hadn't been pre-approved, basically, is the idea. That they didn't go the proper routes to get approval to do that, to sell it that way.
Yeah, so now I'm wondering, though, like, now that in Wisconsin you can do this, like, is it going to open up other states?
I don't know. We see a lot of, like, you see more and more vendors of things and goods. At least I've noticed. Have you not noticed that? Everybody's kind of side hustling, yeah. But not only, like, obviously there's always the side hustle of like pyramid schemes and stuff like that, but maybe it's us, because it's us too. We're like in like an industry where people need separate incomes and stuff like that, but there's just like there's more of a vibe of like people just being like, this is what I said, you know, like making goods.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking about weed.
Well,
I don't think so, though.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
You know, there's been more, like, especially since the pandemic, like, people started realizing that they have hobbies that they can make money on.
Monetize, yeah, for sure.
And, I mean, if we're not monetizing every aspect of our lives,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I want to publicly announce now you can purchase my time. All of my time.
Purchasable?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm selling it. I'm thinking 13 cents an hour.
Wow. What is it? So if I purchase an hour from you, what do I get for that hour?
You just get, that's, I don't change anything I do.
No one will pay you for that.
No?
No.
All right.
But, you know, keep thinking that, though. Keep those wheels turning. You're onto something.
When I was probably like, maybe I was clean like a month, or I was still using cocaine heavily. I don't remember. But I made a Facebook post that was like, I don't have anything to do today. You can tell me what to do for like my whole day. Like, list the time and what the thing you want me to do. And my aunt was like, clean your mom's house and tell her you love her or something. It was like 2 hours. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And then I think that was the only one I got. I don't know.
Did
Yeah.
you clean your mom's house and tell her you love her?
Probably not.
Oh, your aunt had the best intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she pay you for that?
No.
No.
13 cents. I would have done it.
That's why I didn't do it. The bitch wasn't paying. So this is kind of our news, really.
Yeah.
That's our news. Some of it exciting, some of it thrilling, as a matter of fact. Some of it involving sex toys.
Well, sex people.
They're not people.
Uh,
They're objects.
Listen, we're never gonna get in the HOV lane with an attitude like that.
Imagine some guys just like, I just bought it so I could ride the HOV lane. I swear.
Yeah, I just spent $3,578.
I paid the extra for this lifelike nipples, but
Which, watching that video, none of them have lifelike nipples.
I don't. Did they show the nipples?
You could see the nipples through the shirts.
Okay, and then but you knew well enough from seeing them through the shirts they were not lifelike.
No, they're all anime. Like, that's the problem
Too
I
much.
have with these sex dolls. They're all anime.
Yeah.
Like, there is nothing.
Oh,
like,
that was another good point of it. The big deal was too that the reason they hold some of them from customs is because they're childlike.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
So that's a huge tricky area in there, which yeah, you can't be selling childlike sex dolls. That's like really fucking creepy.
But what if you buy your 15 and you buy a 15-year-old doll, and that's just your doll, and then
I don't know. I don't think that's
You-
good. I don't
you
think
get
I don't-
older.
You can't be making dolls that look like children. That's right. That alone, boom, end of it. You make a doll that looks like a child, and it's a doll that's supposed to be used for sexual purposes. You can't do that. That's fucked up. People
Yes,
will
I
stop you.
agree.
People will stop you from doing that. People will say, "No, you cannot manufacture this doll. It looks like a child."
Yes, I agree.
Trying to make an argument for
I was trying
kitty
to
sex dolls. This pervert over
make
here.
something funny.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I got mad. It's not funny. This is the problem, people.
Yeah. You got any?
No.
Yeah.
I got nothing, guys. I'm sorry that I don't have anything right now, but this has been a fun little news moment for you and me and Tim. And thank you for the nudes. And thank you for that one fan. I will be reaching out. And keep listening. Keep sending the hot, sweet, sexy news with a D.
NOOS. There's no D.
That's what she said.
Hey.